Good evening and welcome to the Darkmom Consortium for the evening of August the 18th, 2025. I am Mom and I'm back from a elongated vacation in scenic McAllen, Texas. Which actually is kind of nice, except for the water's very hard. Food is amazing. People are amazing. Can't guess I couldn't ask for much more than that, right? Right. But I'm back. I did take my laptop with me. And I'm sorry, but playing Stowe on a hotel internet is just like, oh, do I really need to do this? No, I really don't need to do this. This can wait. This can wait for another day. So I didn't do any endeavors yesterday. I did get up early enough this morning, which in and of itself is a different adventure. We'll get to that one, to get the Play Dabo at Quarks done. That's the only exciting thing I got done. Well, that's not true. I had a great weekend. Beating the heck out of people. It's always fun. Always enjoyable. Especially when they ask you stupid things. Well, not stupid things, but ask you legitimate questions like, well, what do if they do this when I'm doing that? Well, you do this, and somebody goes flying across the room, and there's this nice, refreshing ka-thunk! That's why I do this for a living. Or did this for a living. But it is good to be back, but I did come back to sad, which is discovering that Ed's Discord channel is now gone. It's been 2 years and a little smidgy since he passed away, so I think probably it just, with nobody to maintain it, nobody being able to post to it, it's just gone. Which is too bad, because he had lots and lots of little bits of trivia and knowledge on it, which I'm sure somebody else knows. But Ed was Ed, and I do miss him. But life goes on. We just don't have to always be happy about that. So let's see what I've missed in the last couple of days. I will say it was kind of nice. I mean, I love the game, but it was kind of nice having some time away from it. Oops, let's get that one out of there. Apparently I need to do some more disruptor damage. And eventually I have to destroy Undine ships, and I have to go do Operation Riposte. Chris is out dewatering the dog, he said. I love that term. So he will be joining us in a little bit. In the meantime, what do I want to do? I know what I want to do. Hold it. Before I do that, don't think I've got any weapons in storage. What is out there for a good disruptor ground weapon? I don't have a lot of disruptors for the ground. I have the little cyclic one that I'm running right now. Well, that's space. I want something ground. What's a good ground one? Ground weapons. Not that one. Omega, that might be reasonable. We have a Mako Personal Disruptor Mark 13. That sounds like fun. Let us make one of those. We should have enough to make all that one. Probably nothing in Nukara would be my thought. Yeah. New Romulus, I think we're all plasma New Romulus. Dyson Sphere. Proton weapons, fun. 8472, I don't think that's going to help us, but let's see. A biomolecular disruptor rifle. Okay. Let's do some more building. Hi, Rachel. How are you doing, dear? Compression disruptor rifle. Sure, why not? Let's go for it. Iconian Resistance Pulse Wave Assault Mark 13, but it doesn't say what it is. AP, okay. Tyrans, do Tyrans have anything fun for Disruptor? No, I'm surprised. I thought they would. I am home. Friday morning, I flew to McAllen, Texas, and hooked up with my friend and his wife, and had a nice evening with them, and then spent all day Saturday beating the snot out of strange human beings. And then came home Sunday and wound up. My flight was a half an hour late out of McAllen to Dallas, which meant I landed at Dallas in gate like C34, and my flight's going out of B29, so opposite ends of the airport. And they have a shuttle that goes from one to the other, but it doesn't go there in a straight line. And got onto the train, got all the way around on the shuttle, jumped off, and I'm running to get to whatever gate I had to get to. And I made it with about 2 minutes to spare. It was a bit of a hectic day, and I'm running on the plane, and I spent the money to sit first class, and it was worth it. And I get on. The steward's like, "Would you like some water?" "No, I'm fine." "Would you like some wine?" Yeah, that sounds real good. All right, Project Amber Rose. So I have something dark to tell you that happened Star Trek Online. Go for it. That's interesting. We only have 3 disruptors that come out of the reputation. That should be enough. Same complete strange player asked me to have a. Oh, yeah. Welcome to my world. I hate to say this, but that happens to me more often than I would like to admit. And my favorite thing to go is, hey, I'm live streaming this on a Twitch channel. And usually that in and of itself will shut up a lot of people really fast. Sometimes not. There's a person who is currently putting lyrics from various dating apps to music. And there's one that ends with, "I don't understand." And it's making the rounds of things that just don't make sense. And so in a case like that, as I was telling these students that I was teaching, if you need to disarm somebody and they're just saying things that are hyper offensive, like, trying to get you into a fight or something, just do the, "I don't understand. Can you explain that to me?" Because it really messes with people. Let's see. Kira. Kira would like a new disruptor rifle. And Lita would like a disruptor rifle. And Scavron would like a new disruptor rifle. There we go. Everybody's got a disruptor rifle. Yeah, people are really bizarre. Even here. It's a Joshua. Hi, Joshua.
I picked the premium ship, by the way.
Pardon?
I picked my premium ship for this ship.
Oh my goodness, no, that's way too much thought and effort for me to do. I got home.
Done it.
Yeah, I got home. That's all I need to do right now. I'm home. That's all my brain can handle at the moment.
Shall we say I put a pretty devastating firewall build on it?
Well, good for you. Are you going to share it with us?
Yeah.
Good evening, BTD. How are you doing?
I haven't built a build sheet for it yet, but you'll get the basic version of it.
Okay. What did you do at work, BTD? Or what did you cause to happen at work? It is Joshua. Joshua has joined us. You should know it's Joshua because the first things out of his mouth are, "My devastating new ship."
Well, hey, what can I say? What happens when you start building the right way?
I just think it gives everyone a clue as to who you are, because that's what you talk about. What ship shall I bring with me?
I call it the USS Columbia.
Oh, that's not as much fun as the war crimes.
The War Crimes is the Nebula variant.
I just meant name-wise.
Yeah, personally, it was one of the random gem ones. I didn't come up with the specific name for it yet.
Well, last night was me running around to airports and then finally getting into town late last night, sitting there waiting for them to get my luggage off the airplane. And a part of my brain going, what if they lost it again? And another part of my brain going, who cares? There's nothing in there. Okay, that's a good point, brain.
I'll take a basic screenshot of the build for
Okay.
now,
That's good enough.
so you get an idea of what I've done with it. Until I officially build this, the proper build sheet for it.
Fighter says, I caught someone red-handed trying to steal from a gas station I work at. What were they trying to steal? Couldn't have been gas, right? If I can survive this for just a moment. Did I get my 20,000? I got my 20,000. Do I care about the rest of this? No. Which fleet am I currently in? We are there. Let's see.
There's a preview of the ship.
Okay. Oh, just let's see. Good, Amber Rose. You should be upgrading your ships and projects and all that good stuff. Make your toys more fun. They tried to steal some Jack Link's jerky and a roller grill item and a piece of my work equipment while I was cleaning. I figure that's what you meant. People are stupid. That's the only way I can describe it. People are very stupid. Oh. Okay.
Your
I
thought?
can see where that would. Interesting choice on deflectors, but looks pretty devastating.
Wait a second. Why is wrong deflector?
Oh, okay. I was going to say if it works.
No. Let me retake the deflector image real quick and update that.
Good evening, Savi. Amber Rose will admit to stealing 5,000 off of my parents' credit cards when I was younger. Did you ever pay them back? Oh, they forgave you. That's nice of them. We didn't have credit cards per se when I was younger. They were kind of a new concept. You would have charge cards. Oops, let's get down there first. For specific stores, let's say like Montgomery Ward's or JCPenney's might have a specific credit card, but it was only there. Hi there. No, I'm not answering that phone again. Oops, let's beam down to the colony. Sorry, it's crashing into a planet.
There you go.
Who's crashing into a planet?
I was doing too many things and I just crashed my ship into a planet. But it didn't do
Can't
anything.
do
Oh, that's a much better deflector. Yes.
Yeah, somehow it got screwbarred in the. Yes.
Hold on. Who needs that? Decent.
I think we need to do some space pew pews.
I could do some space stuff.
Someone say
Is-
space pew-pews?
I know. Who thought about it?
Oh, my eyes are so big right now.
Chris, we already know you only do space.
You know nothing.
Yes, but
I've been all over.
Sav, did you tie an onion to your belt?
Do you mean garlic?
No, onion. Sav says, back in 1966 we had to say dickety because the Kaiser stole our word for 20. I chased that rascal dickety miles before giving up. But there's a Simpsons bit where Grandpa is talking about something they did back in the olden days, and he had to tie an onion to his belt because that was the fashion back then.
5,000. I thought I was a terrible criminal by just getting enough money to get a Tamagotchi when I was a young kid.
I took a quarter out of my dad's coin jar one summer, several times. And I still
So
feel
how's
guilty
it-
about it.
So how's your Endeavor rank going?
Oh, as I was just saying, I have been gone. On this tune, it's super low. Because this is one of my new ones. I don't know what the other ones are at. They're probably not as good as yours because I just haven't worried about it. I'm at 248 on this one.
On this account, I'm Endeavor rank 806.
Yeah, I'm not there. Not even close. I've been trying to do it, but like this weekend, I was in Texas playing internet on a hotel. Nope. Just
Wouldn't want it.
Shall we do Operation Repost?
we can absolutely do Operation Repost.
Or Operation Rip Pasta, as I like to call it.
It is indeed. So
Let me
there
check it
is a phenomena going around lately, which is the Dubai chocolates. I don't know if it's just a U.S. thing, but it's.
I've heard of them and I've seen them somewhere, but
Yeah.
I'm very skeptical at anything that has the name Dubai in it.
Well, it's supposed to be kind of upscale. So what it is generally is it's a thin layer of chocolate and then a filling, which there's a real name for it, but the best description I've got is shredded phyllo dough, paper thin, flavored with like pistachios and maybe rose water or honey, and then they sell in India as well, as I heard. Okay, so it is a national thing. And then there's a layer of chocolate on top of it, so it's got this really crispy, crunchy, delightful texture. And my trainer said, they now make these Dubai brownies at the very expensive pastry shop. And it's only this week's, and she's doing a weightlifting competition this week, so she can't eat it. So I thought, I'm going to go try it. It was delightful, but it was very rich, so I put it on the counter, took the dogs out for a walk, came back, and it was filled with ants. My ants had gotten into it and was just, I was so mad. It was really expensive, too. Yeah, think about shredded
Like, on
baklava.
the counter when you have the threat of ants.
I didn't know I had a threat of ants like that,
Oh,
and it was
okay.
in a box. They crawled up into the
Oh.
box to get it. Yeah, think of finely shredded baklava layered in chocolate. But it was quite nice. This particular one was extremely sweet and extremely rich and very expensive.
Lizard.
Thank you, Musa, for being a lizard.
Hello.
Hello.
Troublemaker has arrived.
Yes, indeed.
You can say that again.
Troublemaker has arrived.
Yeah, they sell them at the gas station by Me Too Fighter. And Hohel says, Dubai or not Dubai?
Lizard. Lizard.
Probably not.
Lizard.
I would say
Computer
if you're
deactivated.
fond of baklava and you're fond
How
of
dare you.
pistachios, I would definitely try it. If you're not fond of pistachios or chocolate, The brownie
Computer,
one is really
deactivate
good.
Newton.
Jesus, Fluffer, can I help you with something?
So my weekend, aside from beating up people, involved visiting my friends who have a Yorkie, a Shina Ibu, and
I
a
know.
Belgian Malinois.
What is this Prometheus doing with the Regent class?
Very interesting combination.
Yes, yes indeed. And the Malinois looked at me and went, "No, I don't like you," which is always kind of terrifying. And then 5 minutes later, when I sat down at his place on the floor, he's like, I must kiss you to death now. So I got completely slobbered. It was adorable. Just totally adorable.
Good, please. Like, restrain your desires. Because you've been a bad boy and you need to, like, settle.
What did he do?
He's attacking other dogs.
Oh, yeah, no.
Trying to work out a functioning methodology to actually get that out of him, you know?
Are you walking or in, like, a play
When
area?
we're walking and we're passing by a dog.
Oh, you...
Any random dog. He tried to bite a dog that he already knew and he was fine before. Because I gather he didn't recognize him, and I'm like, that still won't work.
Yeah, no. I take a t-shirt with these days and cover my dog's head once he sees another dog.
Oh my god.
Seriously, if he doesn't see the dog, he's like, okay. And then we just walk on a little bit. I take off the t-shirt off his
How
head.
does your dog see where it's going, though?
Well, it's on a leash with me. It's going to follow me.
You're practically making them blind.
It's for 10 feet. It's not a problem. We just walk past the dog. As soon as he's past the dog, his brain is like, oh, I'm good. It's when he sees the dog he forgets. I keep forgetting that someone at my gas station has a service animal that is a fox-dog hybrid.
So, fox dog, like fox?
I assume fox. That's how it's spelled. I've never heard of a fox-dog hybrid.
Fox even compatible with dogs?
I don't know.
To be crossed over?
Yes.
Crossbred? Let's put a pin in that. Let me check.
Is Musin going to join us in this
I don't
Operation
know.
Rip Pasta?
I don't see him in the game yet. Yeah, apparently they are possible to hybridize them. And it happens in nature, just not very often.
Actually, no. A landmark in discovery was made in 2023 when scientists found an animal that was taken to a veterinary hospital after being hit by a car,
Yeah.
and it turns out to be a female identified by it had the characteristics of a dog and a fox. So unless it's a different species, it is a crossbreed of those two. But it is weird because they've been considered from scientists
Yeah, I didn't think dogs.
largely incompatible. Like, I mean, dog can easily interbreed with a wolf because this is practically the same family,
Yeah.
but like fox,
Yep.
fox is like a cat, really.
Closer
like,
to it.
in a dog's body. They've had the different pupils most of the time.
Let's see. Sop says, my cousin has a blue collie growing up that dog... Oh. was scared of small dogs. Yeah. And Project Amber Rose says, my dog keeps eating chickens alive. Are they alive when he's eating them? Or does he do the, I'm going to kill the chicken first?
Possibly.
So currently it's just us. Nobody else is around except maybe Dante. But Dante's playing on a Klingon. Kills the chicken and then eats the chicken. Not the current dog, but my previous dog 2 dogs ago would get baby bunnies and bring them in the house. And of course I'm like, no, oh, no. And then we'd put them down, but they were like baby bunnies, very little. So we'd have to scoop them up and go find where did he find them. And we'd find the little nest of Mom and all the bunnies out in the garden or something. Then the thing was, is he going to keep doing that? Or is he going to be like Mom and just watch over them? Or is she going to be like Mom and watch over them?
Thing. Poor little things. Poor little bunnies.
They were cute. They lived through it. They were fine.
Oh, thank goodness.
Yeah, no, we protected them. I wasn't sure what the dog was going to do, so we made it possible and easy for Mom to stick around. Both dogs and foxes are canids, meaning they share a common ancestor and belong to the family Canidae. However, they are not in the same genus. Dogs are typically classified under Canis, while foxes are found under various genera like Vulpes, which is the one I know the most, Vulpines. But okay, so yeah,
However,
I suppose they could then.
That
Thank you,
makes
Musin.
them genetically compatible
Yeah.
to have babies.
They could, yeah.
It just didn't occur too much. Probably it's because of their characteristics and their mentality. As foxes are usually
Oh,
pretty
if you
skittish and
if
Yeah,
you
the foxes
hear
around
a
here are really
fox-
skittish.
If you hear a fox,
Yes.
you can hear that it barks.
They don't bark, they laugh.
they
They
it's
bark.
not even no.
It's a laugh.
Barking is not a thing for foxes. They do some sort of yapping sound, but it's not very near close barking, like a typical distinct barking like a dog does. But yeah, they do make weird sounds.
They do.
It definitely is true. And it's like I've seen like some people like keeping foxes. Most of them are rescue, so it's not like they've been taking this from
I'm gonna-
wildlife, but they've just been.
Cue us up for Operation Riposte, by the way.
Yeah. Yep.
And if anybody else wants to do it, I still have 3 more accounts that need to do it.
They make the most bizarre and kind of funny sound. Probably
We
where
will.
the song came from. In mid-transition of maps, so can't confirm or deny. Sorry, it's been loading for 5 minutes. I've been hoping that it's gonna load
Wow.
up before the Weeaboo comes up, but it's like been.
Well,
There you go, and we have a Weeaboo.
yay! Yay,
Thank
Weeaboo!
goodness. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa! That was quick. I confirmed it and immediately snatched my controls and everything. I was like, oh, okay, we're going now.
Klingons have made a tactical error.
So Hagrid's been at the first vet visit today. So
Oh,
to give him a rabies shot.
Ah.
Well, I was afraid that he's gonna be. I had experiences with my previous dog where we don't like the vet. Vet bad. We bite vet. So I was always like, so this is not the fun part with a dog. But instead of him stressing a bit in the waiting room, which was, normally we wouldn't probably be this much. He wouldn't be this much stressed. But someone brought a dog that needed to do something. They needed to do something to it, and it was squealing like it was peeled off its skin. It wasn't. But that's the sound it made from inside the examination room. So my dog, obviously, Hagrid was like, "Oh my God, they're killing a dog! I don't want to be there."
oh.
So he jumped up my lap with his front paws and was like, "Oh, hug me, hold me close, I'm scared." Which was adorable. But it turns out the biggest thing you have to fear is the fear itself, because when we went in, he even allowed the vet to look into his mouth.
Ooh.
This, all of that was fine. He was like, "Yeah, okay." No snapping, no biting. So he does not have he does not come with a trauma. Gladly.
Amber Rose says, I can't deny that my dog doesn't have a brain. Yeah.
It does have a
It's
brain.
like
just
orange
doesn't
cats.
decide to use it.
Orange cats have a brain cell that they share amongst them. No one cat has it at all times. I suspect dogs can be the same way.
I'm thinking that some dogs just don't use their brains just because it's inconvenient for them.
Do not get me going on fennec foxes, Musim. I love fennec foxes. They're so adorable.
Yeah, but that's probably what got crossbred with a dog,
Oh, that could be.
because they're kept domestically.
Well, I suppose it would depend a lot whether it's identifiable or not, but fennec foxes aren't terribly big.
They're
They
tiny.
can get big.
Pardon? They can, but they shouldn't.
They
It's a
get
sign of
big
bad
because
diet.
People feed them,
Yeah.
and they're supposed to hunt. So it's easy to overfeed fennec.
Oh, I would never overfeed my pets. I mean, I love my pets, but Lolo had to lose 3 pounds recently. Which when your dog's only 12 pounds, that's a lot of weight.
True warriors, attack! All ships be advised. Take them out.
I do not have the PP to go planet side. I will stick up here. Fennec
I'll go
foxes
planet
be
side.
small and like to go zoom. That is so true. They do. They do and they do.
My Jim Hadar has been improved as well. Well, I'm thinking about it. Most of my characters have had a significant upgrade.
Intercept enemy missiles before they reach our transports. Transport Alpha 1 reports missile lock on. All ships, eliminate the Starfleet troop transports. Two missiles just launched to transport Beta 1. The Cicada has been disabled.
Well, that was easy part.
That's not done yet.
Gamma 1 is being targeted by two more missiles.
Oh yeah, but now the missile part is usually the easy one. To make sure nothing
Bound on Gamma.
gets to those transports.
Yep.
We've done that on advance, right? We're on advance.
Yes, we are definitely on advanced.
Cicada
With
reports
Joshua
that
bragging
combat-
about his ship, yeah, let's have him prove it. Prove how awesome your ship is, Joshua.
Joshua bragging?
Yeah, I know.
So uncharacteristic for him.
I think that's more Musin.
Beta corridor.
Yeah, I
Oh,
was gonna
it's
say,
both
that's
of
more
you.
like Newton.
Not really. I just talk about the equipment, that's it.
Well, somebody once said it's not bragging if you can do it.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And then there's Musin.
Hey, it's not bragging if you can do it. Mom just said.
Mm-hmm.
And I've always had proof of what I've
Yes,
done.
you have.
The only thing I don't have proof of
Two
is
missiles
like
are inbound on Alpha corridor.
long ago when we only had tier 5 and
Yeah,
getting
who-
the cutting beam was a big deal.
But that was a long time ago. Do we care?
Yeah, but you could one hit a Borg cube with the cutting beam.
Yeah. We used to
You
do a
can't
lot of
do
things.
that
That was a long time ago.
I miss being able to just roll up to a Borg cube and go bye.
Well, you still can with right toys.
Oh yeah, but it's not the same as when you had the cutting beam, you hit it once and
The
boom,
Cicada's been
gone was the
disabled.
Borg.
Turned off the game audio, so if anybody would like that restored a bit more, I will be happy to do that.
I wish I had video of that. Also, I wish I had video of the old Gravity Well animations.
Transport Gamma 3 is targeted.
'Cause back in the old game, Gravity Well just used to suck the enemy ships in and you see them crumple up and
Yeah,
die.
that's what it should be. Caps says, I'd argue you can vape the Borg faster now than ever before. Yeah, probably, with the right toys.
You can, Cheops. That doesn't mean that everyone can. Like, I am still confused how you did that thing with fire at will. That wasn't Hellbore.
Are you sure he was?
Still no, I'm still wondering how that fire at will Hive Elite worked out in so short a time. Like, what?
Maybe he has
Yeah.
a god account.
Yeah. No. 7.4 seconds. Hive
Right. And what does that have to do with the?
solo.
The whole thing start to finish
Well-
in 7.4 seconds?
Yes.
Wow.
He moved in. It was.
I mean,
Zap,
the cutscene
and was
alone,
gone.
just to toggle through that takes a few seconds.
Klingons have landed.
Mm-hmm.
By the way, hi Esvon, how are you doing?
Well, I looked at that parse and it was a fire at will. It was under 10 seconds, and I'm just like, how?
What in the blazing were you using?
I think I did, Esvon. I will go and look when we are done here. Want to say yes?
Defend our transports as we withdraw.
I'm still wondering how that was done.
Starting area.
I do not know. Countdown doesn't count. No, countdown doesn't count.
Because that's a lot of damage in one go.
Klingon
We've been
transport
pretty to
disabled.
watch though, I'll bet.
Tractor back to our starting area. Got a tractor beam on that transport.
Come on, tractor beam.
Tow it back
Come with me, little one.
Secure it. Damn. Klingons destroyed the transport.
Oh, so much for that.
Klingon transport has been secured.
They destroyed it.
I have all the pieces. I just.
It's
haven't
Ed.
done-
Ed has joined us. Hi, Ed.
Tractor it back to our
Hey.
starting area.
How's it going?
It is going. I'm home finally. Yay.
How was the trip?
It was long. Fun. McAllen is freaking huge.
Tractor it back to our
Right.
starting area.
Oh my god. I thought I'd gotten a hotel close to where I was going to be teaching, and it was still a major drive from one place to the next. I wasn't driving, so that was fine. HSA and HSE are entirely about timing your abilities in the flight path through the cubes.
Klingon transport has
I'm
been secured.
gonna believe you.
Klingon transport disabled. Tractor it back to our starting area. You've got a tractor beam on that transport. Good. Tow it back to the fleet to secure it.
But as for being down there in Texas, it was pretty much land plane, eat dinner, go to hotel, get up, eat breakfast, go teach class, eat dinner, go to hotel, get up, eat breakfast. And the one thing we had to do, because we had some time to kill, is Sunday morning we went to see Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles at the theater.
They're playing that at the theater then.
They were playing it at a theater that Sunday.
Klingon transport
No,
disabled.
that's so nice.
Tractor it back to our starting area. The Klingon transport
I
has been
am
secured.
indeed, Esvon. It is still on the list. I'm working with my vet to get my dogs to the point where they,
The Klingon
can handle
transport has been secured.
because I want to take them with me.
Klingon transport
It was
disabled.
hard being away from them for
Tractor it
3
back
whole
to our
days,
starting area.
even though I had rental dogs available.
Klingon transport disabled. Tractor it back to our starting area.
Keops, I sincerely doubt you're that old. But if you tell me you are, you are.
You've got a tractor beam on that transport. Good. Tow it back.
Isn't there?
Klingon transport disabled.
O-
Tractor it
old
back to our
enough to
starting area.
remember when they
Klingon
erected
transport has been
Stonehenge.
secured. The Klingon transport has been secured.
I don't have mummy hands, but the rest of me is definitely getting up there in age. Uh-oh.
Wi-Fi in the pyramid's capstone.
That's interesting. My internet might be a little funky, but that might be Discord or Twitch 2. Looks like it's pretty good.
The Klingon
We'll stick with
transport
it.
has been secured.
That would be interesting if I was going to have a headstone, which I'm not, which is too bad because I've got that all planned, but I'd have to have Wi-Fi set up on there. Put it in the will to make sure it's enabled and that's paid for so I can stay entertained even into the next life. Come on. Drop that one
Klingon
off.
transport has been secured.
We only have 30 seconds left. Well, I don't exactly have back pay coming, and there's part of my brain going, hey, you could go get a job. And then the rest of my brain is going, what is wrong with you?
Sorry. My job is the first thing that comes to your mind.
Reading a new inbound contact. It's a dreadnought.
Money's nice. I mean, I love the concept of having some more money. It's been a very tight year. But I frivolously spent $4 on a lottery ticket this afternoon. Because it's like $500 million again.
Wait,
Disable that
you,
dreadnought.
you spent your s'more money on lottery tickets?
My s'more money? Yes, I spent my s'more money on it.
You said you wanted s'more money.
S'more, yeah. Just enough to get me a s'more, except I hate s'mores. Well, I don't hate them, I just don't like them. They are too sweet. People use milk chocolate in them. That's like, ew. Milk chocolate, ew. Yay, it's done. It's done. That'll take some. No, we'll go that way. Discover marks, yes.
Attention all hands.
Cap says I had my architects design all those shafts for fiber upgrades. Very nice.
The Klingons are in full retreat.
So it's interesting. I looked up the pronunciation of Cheops. It's either Cheops or Cheops. So, how interesting is that? Bought yourself a custom hat. Okay, hang on a second here. Oh, I did see the necklace one. I really like that one. Oh, that's nice. I like the hat. Where'd you get it? And I want 6 of them. Well, probably with all my ships. I need 300 of them. Okay, Cheops. I have a tendency to not say 6 of one, half dozen of the other. I really like to say 6 dozen of one and half of the other, and then people are like, hold on.
6 dozen of what?
There's an American phrase, 6
That
of one,
figure
half dozen of
speech.
another. Meaning it's the same
What
amount,
does that
but
mean?
okay, you could say that you've got an equal amount and you're deciding between them, but they're the same amount. But if you want it to sound like you're considering 2 different things, it's 6 of one, but a half dozen of the other. But it's the same thing. No matter how you look at it, it's the same thing. However, I like to switch it around to 6 dozen of one, another word 72, and half of the other.
No, but that is not an equal amount if you're talking a baker's dozen.
Yes, but whoever thought a baker's dozen was a baker's dozen is crazy. Yes, S1, that would be lovely. I might need to get myself a custom hat like that.
They're
So
not
I worked
crazy,
at
they're
I
just
cannot tell you how
crazy.
many years I worked at a bakery, and did we ever do anything with a baker's dozen? No, we did not.
Point of a baker's dozen is so you have one to test.
Oh, is that why there's a baker's dozen?
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
You make a dozen. You make a dozen to sell, and you make the one so you know the product's good.
I did not know that. It's the quality control one.
I mean, it's the Julia Child thing, you know, shot a sherry for the Bourguignon, sherry for me.
Uh-huh. Perfect.
Kind of like the old adage, never trust the skinny chef.
Yeah, so true. So true on that one. Oh no, I definitely have to get one. I don't know if I'd have my name or I'd have one of my fleet admirals' names on it, but either way, that would be fun. Yes, American idioms are fun. And having worked with a lot of people not from the U.S., a lot of times I'd say something and then have to spend the next 15 minutes explaining it. Such as when I mentioned to my boss at the bakery, of all places, well, aside from that, Mrs. Lincoln, how was the play? And she's just looking at me going, what?
Wow.
I don't get it.
Dark.
Oh, it is. It's very dark.
Mom.
I am the dark mom. I had to explain that. Your wife is Thai. She doesn't get any of it. Yeah. Yeah. The joy of working and associating with people in, let's see, Main Strike Group, SF Fleet Dyson Sphere. Okay. Sorry.
See, I'm not from America,
Yes,
but I get that one.
Yeah, but it is dark, right?
Yeah, it is. But how
It's
was
dark.
the play?
Other than that, Mrs. Lincoln, how
Like-
was the play?
The real question is, how was the play? Are there any reviews? Inquiring minds do want to know.
They did review it, you know, not that particular night.
Yeah, see, and that matters.
I mean, I think that would kind of get lost in the weeds along the way.
They
Only
they
those
still
purple
refused.
ones.
They still refused to put on that play.
Oh yeah, I'm not surprised. We have a commercial coming up. Brought the house down. Hi Matt, how are you doing tonight?
They should put on that play and invite all the presidents of the world.
It's been suggested numerous times, but the theater's like, no.
Yeah, I can totally see that.
Because at what point are you putting on the play for the play, or are you putting on the play for what happened?
Well, I'm inviting all the presidents of every country in the world, so
This is true, but
let's
it's not
say
the
I'm
presidents that are the
competing for the
issue.
play.
It's the other guy that's the issue.
yeah,
It's
he's
the
not
diplomats.
invited. No, the other guy's not invited. But let's say I'm putting it on for the play.
Well, technically, the other guy wasn't invited the first time.
I know.
Yeah, that is true. Yeah. John Wilkes Booth. I had to go look him up.
Wait, you have to look that up?
I couldn't remember it off the top of my head. Yeah, hey.
No.
What?
Okay.
Getting older. My brain goes sometimes. Because what'll happen is if I don't go look it up right now, 2 in the morning, it'll be like, John Wilkes Booth! And the dogs will be very upset. We can't have that.
Good afternoon, evening.
You have to guess which one is it, afternoon or evening?
Well, it depends on what time zone you're in.
Well, here it's still kind of afternoon, so we'll give it evening for Muse and Joshua, Chris, and anybody else out there on that half of the planet. For you and me, it's evening-ish, and for it would be afternoon. So we're going to run the gamut here. It's something like the commercial for Cracker Barrel. It's 8 a.m. someplace.
Hoping tomorrow's interview goes well, because
I hope it goes well too. Yes. It has got a GoFundMe out there, so if anybody is interested, it could post a link in chat if you want to, or send it to me and I can put it up. As Vaughn says, approaching 3 p.m. for him, so still somewhat afternoon, yeah. I was thinking Texas was 2 hours off on time zone. It's only 1 hour, which I think is wrong because it took me half a day to get there, and it should be more than one time zone away.
Actually, surprisingly, Texas does cover 2 time zones.
Who did we just lose? Oh, we lost Joshua. There you go. There's ID's GoFundMe. If you have got some money that you can afford to help out ID, I would help out a fellow player. See, that's one thing I'd like to do, is have enough money that we bring in from the game so that we can help out fellow players. Come to think of it, I have not looked to see if we've brought in any money in a long time, because it's on an account I don't go to very often. And they don't go around sending me a whole lot of updates, so who knows. Let's take a look there. They changed their website. It looks very pretty now. Oh, we did make some money last month. Not very much, but we made something. Yay. That's nice. Oh, what shall we do this evening? I've got tons of stuff on different tunes, I think. Chris, I'm going to leave this party. I'm going to go see. I have Undine ships in the battle zone here, but only 10 of them, so that's hardly something we want to share.
With Deanna in that specific, in those scenes in that specific film, that she finally believed that, oh my god, I can do comedy.
She's actually quite funny when she does conventions.
Oh, she's stealing the scene, and like
Yeah, it's like she has zero filter and tells stories that
oh,
perhaps they weren't intending to share, but they are now.
Oh, she's sharing them. She doesn't
Oh, yeah,
care.
yeah.
No filter.
Nope, 0.
I love that
The
about her.
I remember seeing a video of Marita at a convention, uh, and she said that during her TNG days, she was a staunch feminist,
Yeah.
and she would, if someone would compliment her on her good looks, she would pretty much go off on them. But now, as she's gotten older, if someone says, you look great," she says, "Oh, thank you." It's like pretty much she's done a complete 180.
Yeah, well, you don't know what you miss until it's gone.
And I'm glad she found it, because it was a real treat to see her on screen then, and I love First Contact mostly because of the fun that they're having there. Like, there's drama, there's definite drama in it, and all that, like, Moby Dick and Captain Ahab with Picard, and Rose being his conscience for a change. I love that interaction. Such a good choice of actor as well for that, for Rose. But the comedy, tough little ship, a little, and it's just like, oh, those lines,
It's good writing, though. I mean, they
It's good.
bothered to write something that was funny.
They had good writing, but they also, that makes it like, people can say all they like about, like, they know that Nemesis is unanimously the most hated of the TNG films.
Oh no,
But you know why it's like mostly disliked? Because the director
did not
was
get.
different.
Yeah,
He
didn't
did
like
not
Star
know
Trek.
them. He
Didn't get
didn't
it.
do Star Trek. He didn't know it. He didn't
Open
know science fiction too
sesame.
well. He was probably so estranged to their dynamic that he didn't actually let them slide on that. So there was probably a lot more tense atmosphere on the set, and that also made it a little bit. It feels safe. It feels stiff. It feels a little bit reserved. That's what I feel from that film, because it could have been really great. It could have been a little bit greater if they had the same dynamic that they had in First Contact when Frakes was directing, and
Yeah.
that was just
Director makes a big
so
difference.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah, direction also is.
I've kind
I
of
like.
I've kind of noticed that when you have a good TNG or good Star Trek actor behind the helm, usually you're getting a better product.
Hmm.
Absolutely.
Don't say that too loud.
Now there are exceptions to the rule. Star Trek 5.
Yeah.
Shatner.
But yeah,
Shatner is not a good
but
director.
it's like how many movies did Leonard Nimoy direct?
2?
2. Oh, what was it?
It's good.
Was there a lot of humor in Generations?
Mr.
Oh, not
Tricorder.
at all.
Open Sesame.
No, if any of those actually make me laugh, I think Generation
It's
was.
revolting. Would you like another?
Yeah, but that's not.
Yes, please.
That's not funny.
That's
I'm sorry.
humor.
It is not humor. It's.
I'm sorry. It was hilarious when he pushed Beverly into the
Oh, that part
water.
was good. Yeah, but I didn't think that was a
Okay.
particularly.
It didn't feel like a joke. I mean, it was kind of funny, but I don't think it was like it felt like kind of like something that came out unwillingly, like more of an accident than anything. I don't know.
Okay,
I
I
don't
was
think it
wrong.
felt it was intended.
Nimoy directed The Voyage Home. movie
was-
4.
He did, but he also did 2, right?
No,
Who
that
directed 2?
was Nicholas Meyer,
Oh, I was
who also directed number 6. And I'll say
Yes.
this: at least Myers, Nicholas knew what he was doing because, in my opinion, the 6 movies of the original cast, 2 and 6 are the best movies of them.
Yeah, well,
I
4 is
love
actually the best
4.
of all the movies. There's no doubt about that.
Yeah.
Lead embassy.
Yep.
The Embassy?
Yes, please.
Yeah, right. Get up there. I had to find a tune that was on the account.
4 is so good that it makes
Well, isn't
me
the Embassy on
happy.
New Romulus?
It is.
Shouldn't need an invitation to get there, but I can certainly get there.
Well, the reason I need an invitation is I'm on a character that's in my fleet in
Okay.
your armada.
Okay.
You're needing something that your fleet doesn't have, right?
Yeah, my fleet, I'm still building. It's in the process of upgrading the starbase to tier 3 now.
Let's
Thank
do.
you, by the way.
Oh, no problems. Happy to help out a fellow fleetie.
I'm getting the specific consoles I'm wanting.
Ah. Oh, it's being
4
very
is
slow
so
to
good,
load.
It makes me see through you.
There is 16 hours left on the what? On the current event, and then we have a red alert, and I have a note here to go through with everybody, which is going to run basically 2 weeks on this red alert. And it's a experimental ship upgrade token, which you might want to get, but I can't tell you much more than that.
I'm gonna end up the 1 day short on the meta event.
Yeah, but there's more coming up. There you go.
Yeah, apparently Voth Invictus is coming,
Yep.
whatever that is.
It will be, I'm going to put money on it being the Breach.
It is probably, yeah.
I can't think of what else they've got that's really Voth-like, though. We've done Voth
The
events
one
before.
With the one where they show up with the Borg.
Borg
Yeah.
disconnected.
Oh, that might
Yeah.
be it, yeah. All right.
But
So Voth it is.
I-
Breach
I-
it is. 'Cause-
I
And,
remember
the Spire.
so
Oh yeah,
many
they might
Spire.
do the Spire. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that would be a good one. Yeah,
to be
that's right, they
honest,
did Spire
I-
last time, too.
I kind of remember them doing an event where you could actually run down to the ground battle zone and do stuff
Because
there.
no one wants to do it.
All right, just to give everybody an
Come
unofficial
on.
update here. We have the red alert on the 19th. On the either the 26th or September the 2nd will be the next meta event, which is Voth Invictus, but we don't have a definition.
This is just next month. Oh, never mind.
September 16th to 23rd is the earliest potential date for the new episode, season 34.
Oh.
Or sorry, new season 34. Halloween event in October. The final event will be starting some point around the 6th, maybe, in November, and then December 2nd-ish will be the 2025 winter event. The new season will have new story content, TFO, new systems, mechanics update, and possibly new upgrade token of some sort. So the possibility is a T6X3. That's not confirmed. And all
Well,
of these are
they've-
tentative dates.
They've done a. It's like first they did a upgrade for the ship, then they did an upgrade for the captain,
Right.
and then bridge officer. So I'm thinking what's going on is new upgrade might be for the captains. If they're kind of doing that particular round robin thing.
Yeah, I don't know what they're going to do. That was kind of the notes that I've gotten from people who have heard things, because we're trying to figure out if we can guess what they're going to do for the weekend events. Like we just had that dilithium weekend, and just prior to that we had an upgrade weekend. So we're going to start writing them down and see if they start to develop a pattern, or if it really is they're just filling in stuff. Well, Esvon, regarding time zones, Indianapolis is in Eastern time zone. The rest, everything else west of that in Indiana is Central Standard Time Zone. So flying in last night, 8:52, 8:52, 8:52, 9:52. There's that moment when we are suddenly in the next time zone and my phone catches up. Let's see, I have AP damage in space and plasma damage in space. Ooh, not on this tune, but I've got a tune who's probably can do that. Do we need any more consoles, Qantas?
I actually need to go to the dilithium mine now.
Okay.
That's the last one I need to do.
Let me get over there. I haven't been there in a long time. I used to go there because I thought, that's a great place to get to lithium, not knowing that you could get it so many places.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Well, it's a good place to actually get an extra 500 dill refined.
Yes, refined, absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
La. Do I not have that running at the moment? Maybe I do. I do. Hi, Chosen. Hey, Chosen, we were just going over some of the upcoming events, and we have tentative dates for console as well as PC. But everything's tentative, and we're not 100% sure on anything. Alright, so where is... There it is.
Well, I'll say this. At least we do know that Winter Wonderland's going to be pretty much the bulk of December, right?
Yep, that is what it looks like, December 2nd and on. Which is fine, I can deal with that. What's the events for Stowe? Let me get here to the dilithium mine fleet holdings and then invite Crastix down here. And then I'll go over it for you. But this, I don't know where you are on the meta events at the moment.
Are you caught up to date on Strange New Worlds?
No, I am not. I had planned to watch it this entire weekend while I was in the hotel. And it turned into more of a... I think I'm going to put my head down just for a moment. Boom. Next thing I know, it's time to get up and go do the thing I have to do. There you go. Invitation is sent there. You are welcome. All right, so getting back to my notes here. Chosen. Tentatively, this is for console. August 26th would be the meta event part 4, Reflections of Empire, which is the one we're doing right now. September 16th would be a 2-week red alert. Late September, early October would be the next meta event, Voth Invictus. The October event, which is not part of the meta event, would be sometime in October. End of October, beginning of November would be the new season, which we think is going to be new story content, new TFO, and some game changes, possibly systems or mechanics updates, possibly a new upgrade token. That is not confirmed. December will be the 2025 winter event. And for you guys, the final part of the event campaign will be in January. I probably should print that out. and
Not
have it
another
ready.
upgrade token. What else can they upgrade at this point?
Well, we don't know if it's going to be an
U6
upgrade
takes
token.
5? Come on.
We don't know.
Get it.
We don't know what it's going to be. We don't know if that's what it's going to be. This is all very tentative. This is what's being chatted up there. This is not confirmed from them.
Mm-hmm.
That's what it is.
I hope it's an X2 for captains.
If you had to upgrade a captain. My captains don't care.
Yeah, not really.
And walk around going, we don't need no stinking upgrades.
Hey, it means an extra space trait.
That's true. That would be nice. All right. I do have... Well, obviously we have more Operation Riposte, but I also have damage in space. I think this tune has got some of that. Well, I definitely have the AP, and I need some plasma. I wonder if I have any plasma. I do have some plasma toys here. How much plasma is going to need? I need more plasma. More plasma!
Nah,
There we go.
you got him. Plasma. Okay.
I got enough plasma. There we go. Let's actually put you up there. You. We're good. And I have some, I don't care. I have a large dose of I don't care. Hi, Zez. How are you doing? So being gone for 3 days, my brain is going, what day of the week is this? I got up, knew I couldn't get up and do the show. Went back to bed for a few minutes, then the dogs were like, no, 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 you moved. We're getting our breakfast. Photo in Data's gallery. You am alive. That is excellent. Ooh. I grabbed the picture of the ship so I can change the angle, forgetting that this is a JPEG and not the computer. Am I the only person who does that? Probably. Pretty ship. Pretty ship chosen. Would anybody like to
What do
join
you
me
want?
for a space pew?
Yeah, I'm always
Sure.
up for some
Okie
space
dokie.
action.
I don't have any particular preferences at the moment. Anybody else want to do pew pew in space?
Sure.
Was that you, Qantas? Yes.
Yeah, I'll take a break real quick.
Okay. There you are. So I'm on an airplane trying to read a book, and my vision is getting really bad, and yes, I need eye surgery and all that fun stuff. And the book was great. I mean, I'm doing my best to read it and trying to move around with sunlight and airline light and bad vision and all that. But it's still a good book. It is the latest Commissar Kane. I think it's called Vainglorious. But the guy who writes them writes really, really well. It's like, oh yeah, I'll just read a few more pages 6 hours later. I don't care. What are we doing? I have no preference.
I'm gonna
Operation
spoil
Riposte.
the book for you.
Say that again,
And they
Mason?
lived. I'm gonna spoil the book for you. And they lived happily ever after.
Have you ever read a Commissar Kane?
No.
They don't live happily ever after.
Pretty sure.
I mean, he
I
and
know,
Jurgen and Amberly Vale might live happily ever after, but generally the main characters do not live, let alone happily ever after. We have
No,
another
but that's a
request here for
very-
Operation Riposte. Is that okay with everybody?
I'm good with that.
Okay.
Sure.
It's a
Okay.
very trope ending to a book to have it say happily ever after.
Well, this is a Warhammer book. Weeboo?
We will.
We were.
Yes.
So, less fairy, more tail.
The commissar is an inveterate coward, and he always tries to run away from the fight as discreetly as he possibly can, except always winds up getting into the thick of it, and without wanting to or trying to be the hero, he winds up being the hero. But that's not what he's trying to do. Like, if he sees a whole bunch of orcs running at him, he turns and runs the opposite way, not knowing that there's a better force coming at him from the direction he was running from. And when he turns around and goes back to it, it's the main force, and of course everybody's like, oh, the commissar found them! And they go after him.
It's kind of the Cerritos in this story.
Yeah, it is the Cerritos. It's so well written, though. When I was in New Zealand and Australia for like 4 weeks, it's the only book I took with was a compendium of like 6 shorter stories.
Drop the facility shields and board them.
Because you could just read them over and over and over and over.
Shields are down on Zenith 1. Transporting action.
Well, I apparently got my AP damage, not that that's a surprise.
We have successfully captured Zenith 1 station.
And I've dealt with plasma damage.
Shields on Zenith 2 are down. Begin boarding operations.
Didn't bring the Valdor console?
I don't have shields
Along,
on
it's
this ship.
it's just Mom's ship that is embedded into the rock. No, move along.
Details.
See here.
Interestingly, I have no shields. Ah, there they go. Now my shields are getting repaired. Thank you.
When you're transporting, you take your shields offline.
Zenith 2 station has been secured. Zenith 3 has lost shields. Transport away teams immediately.
What they really need to do is make ships truly universal, where you can choose which seat is specialized and what specialization. I don't know if they can do that, but that would be a lot of fun, Sav.
Another away team reports successful transport to Zenith 3 station.
I mean, technically they can do it, but monetarily they won't.
Yeah.
Well, if they do it, that's the last ship they'll make.
That's a good point.
Wait, what ship?
It would be the last ship they
Oh,
make because everybody would buy it. It would be the only thing they do, and then they just customize it every time.
Yeah.
Wait,
like-
what ship?
Any ship. If they made a ship that was truly universal, as Sav was suggesting, where you can choose what seat is specialized and what specialization.
Klingons have several.
Nah, nothing like this will ever emerge in the game. Which isn't surprising, honestly.
Graz, you gonna do the missiles?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll stay up here then.
Has anyone gotten the Theseus Miracle Worker Destroyer?
I think I have it on one tune, but I don't remember ever opening it up.
Okay.
Because that's the way I roll. Hey, Taz jumped in the other day and helped me level ships, and we did like 6 ships in 10 minutes. Took me more time to switch out ships than it did to level them. But I still have hundreds of ships to level on dozens of tunes.
All ships, eliminate the Starfleet troop transports. Two missiles just launched to transport Beta 1. The Cicada has been disabled. Gamma 1 is being targeted by 2 more missiles. Another missile is inbound on Gamma. Cicada reports that combat ready.
Sav says we're already at a point where upgrading a ship is redundant. That depends on the ship.
Beta coordinates.
I wouldn't
Another
say
inbound
so,
missile.
because
Take it down.
like they can continue with traits and more console slots. But no, if they make a ship where we can actually choose the specialization on the seating, then
Yeah.
that is the last ship we'll buy.
Yep.
'cause-
So you're right. It will never happen then.
No, because like we'll choose the specialization that works for us at the end game, and we'll have the perfect ship.
Saw says, I mean, FFS, I turned the Kabali cruiser into a 1 million DPS turret boat. Yep, but Sav, you're Sav. We expect that of you.
The uncon meta turns almost everything into 1 million DPS. Almost. Ship
Sav,
does
there are
have
no
some
crappy
real
ships.
bad
There's only
scenes.
crappy captains.
The seats can be real,
Missiles is launched.
I'm
real
joking.
letdown. But
Whew.
if
Intercepted
you
that
can bring
timely enough.
enough uncon proc, then any ship is good. Good enough for 1 million.
Transport Gamma 3 is targeted. Destroy the missile. Transport Beta 3 reports missile lock-on.
Ooh, that was a bit of rubber banding. Anybody else get that?
Yeah, I look at that
Yep.
too.
Okay.
Something on the server.
That was the last
Alrighty.
missiles. Nice.
Well, Sav, if the seating isn't friendly, then you have to throw some throw pillows and cushions, and maybe put out some Tranya and some cheesy poofs for snack.
Security Klingon transport vessels.
No, I'm not picking up the
Cheesy
Har
poofs.
har.
Cheesy poofs.
Spanakopata. Spanakopata.
Pardon?
Spanakopata.
That too, that works. But cheesy poofs are the little cheese things you get at Mexican, or sorry, not Mexican, Argentinian steakhouses. It's pan de queijo, which is.
I was thinking more South Park terms.
Yep. Well, we took the South Park name of cheesy poofs and we actually made it into a thing. So when we go to like Texas to Brazil or Fogo de Chao, or the new one,
Mm-hmm.
it's like, yeah, we'd love some cheesy
Disable
poofs.
Klingon transports.
And they just give us the sure, yeah. Hi, drunken heretic. Rock and roll Martian. Oh my God, is that one I have missed? Please tell me that's one I've missed.
Disabled. Tractor is back to our starting area.
Oops, did I not get my tractor beam on him?
The Klingon transport has been secured.
Somebody else got him. It's not as good as Santa and the Martians. Or Santa Claus Conquers the Martians. What was the name of that one?
Tractor is back to our starting area. Got a tractor beam on
It
that
was
tractor.
bad.
Good. Tell it back. Secured. The Klingon transport has been secured. Klingon transport disabled. Tractor is back to our starting area. Klingon transport disabled. Tractor is back to our starting area.
Oh, some Leary. These are fun.
The Klingon transport has been secured. The Klingon transport has been secured. Klingon transport disabled. Tractor it back to our starting area. The Klingon transport has been secured. Klingon transport disabled. Tractor it back to
Alright, Musin says... 65 years in the past, I won the Civil War with my beard. Now I'm up here to up your butt. I've read your facts, and you can cure cancer with... Okay.
back to our starting area.
Your watchdog has been on the TV show Total Gems. You're gonna lose this battle like you lost the Return of the Dragon.
Klingon transport
Okay.
tractor it back to our starting
I
Yeah,
totally leave that
it's
in
the-
your charge. You are in charge of all that stuff.
Yeah,
Klingon transport
it's
has been secured.
Abe Lincoln versus Chuck Norris.
Oh, Lord.
That's going to be a draw.
Nah, the winner is definitely
Chuck Norris, because he's not going to break his ankle jumping on the stage.
Tractor it back to our
I mean, Abe Lincoln gets some good ones in, but so does Chuck. With
inbound contact. It's a dreadnought.
especially that line, "My raps will blow your mind like a verbal John Wilkes Booth."
That's right down there. That's right
Yeah.
down there. I completely lost track of what we were doing here.
Disable that dreadnought. We need to take our
Where
captain
are we
alive.
going? There we are. Beep, there we are.
Have you ever seen that rap? Mom?
No, not at all. I spent most of my my trip doing the. Have you seen that? No. Have you seen that? No. Have you seen that? No. I haven't seen anything. I don't have a life. On the other hand, apparently we had a storm while I was in Texas, and I came back to tree limbs, big tree limbs down. It's just like, great, lovely. Just what I needed.
Oh, I thought you had experienced a Texas storm.
No, I missed the storm in Texas. It came in, did its thing, and stopped just as I got there. So the pilot of the flight in was like, we're going to hit some turbulence, so we're not going to serve any drinks, and we really recommend that everybody sits down right now and puts on their seatbelts. And within a minute, the first thunk. But it passed pretty quickly after that, and by the time we got landed and dodged around all the thunderheads, it was pretty nice, pretty cool down there. Got hot shortly thereafter, but not bad. What the heck is Pride season, Sop? Since you say the ad is from your government, I'm really curious. Used to be Pride Weekend in June, then became Pride Week, then month, and now it's the whole gosh darn summer.
Well,
Forget-
the issue with the Pride thing is they try not to step on other places in the area, so like they try and make it so you can travel around to different events and
Huh.
stuff. So that's the reason it's kind of became kind of a summer and people celebrate it at different times across the country based upon it. Typically, June is just that.
Yeah, that's what I remember from when I was growing up. My sister used to live in Old Town in Chicago, which doesn't help anybody. There's Old Town, there's New Town, neither of which probably exists anymore. But there would be the it wasn't called a Pride Parade at that point, but it was a parade every year. And if we were staying with her, we'd go to see it.
I mean, parade. We don't have a big tradition of parades here.
Yeah, we have parades. It's hot. People want to get out and get noisy. Meanwhile, veterans be all like, you get a day. Yeah, why don't we have a Veterans Month? I think that's a really legit question. Why don't we have a Veterans Month? Especially now.
Yeah, make November Veterans Month.
Yeah,
That's
absolutely.
a great time to do it.
I think it's a brilliant idea.
And
But-
that kind of, goes along with the idea of U.S. Thanksgiving as well, then.
Yeah. Well, I want to make it sure that it's during the school year so that there's an incentive for teachers to teach more about it.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Ansaf says, and worse, I don't want to see creepy people running around naked or in fetish gear in public. Don't go to Germany
Or San Francisco,
or San Francisco.
especially on Folsom Street during
I have not
September.
been in San Francisco often. And when I was there, it was fine. Just too many tourists.
I mean, what Sav is describing is like, what, 90% of the Pride parades in the world?
Not the ones I've ever seen.
I could say a lot more, but I won't.
Most of the ones I've seen them are probably quite tame. But definitely family friendly, where you could definitely take your kids out and not have it be an issue.
When is the last time you saw one?
Well, I was downtown, but it wasn't a parade per se. It was the whole event down around the fountain. So that would be like, what, 4 weeks ago? Maybe a little bit more.
Okay. Well, Pride in the last couple of years, especially the larger parades,
Yeah.
have really gotten out of hand.
Well, let's just say that Indianapolis kind of was resistant to it for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, is that an understatement?
A little bit.
Yeah. So when you go downtown for the event, which is, like I said, down around the fountain, which doesn't help anybody if you're not here, but they closed off the area. They had basically shut it down, assuming around 200,000 people would show up as the original guess. And I think the actual final count was around 50,000. And everybody I saw, I mean, there were some really flamboyant costumes, but people were covered up. Perhaps not the most tasteful of costumes, but nothing obscene, nothing untoward.
I have to agree with Sav how it's become exclusionary.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not going to disagree with you. I don't know.
I think to a degree, just to kind of cover, as far as exclusionary, I mean, there has to be limits of some form. Like, I can't just make a parade last for 12 hours. I won't have enough time. That's just more the part.
Well, it's
Oh,
also-
crap! Oh, man. Ooh.
You're talking about Sav's comment there?
Yeah, just read that. Ooh. Ooh, no. Not talking about that. Okay.
Yep, that's
no.
that's a little too much exclusion. Thank you very much.
Yeah. There's also in Europe a whole bunch of parades that try to exclude the Muslim community from attending.
Oh, darn.
Oh, what about the Romani?
Is
How's
that a lot where you live, out of curiosity?
Where I live, there's a lot of Muslims. Yeah.
I was actually referring to Graz.
Oh, I don't know. I was asking Musin
Ah.
about that.
Not,
Do they?
not so much. Mostly because there's not all that many in one location ever.
Yeah, well, at some point, Sav, you're going to get to the level of there's so many people disrupting the parade that you decide we're just not going to have the parade, and then people are like, but. So, not that there was anything interesting about the Batavia parades, which is a town I was in, but they got to the point where it was too much to deal with, too time-consuming, too messy, and then finally you're just like, nah, that's okay. And the people are like, but we like the parade. Okay, you want to pay for it? Well, no.
I still think there's something wrong with a parade where they have, people with dog masks on leashes and nothing more than a leather, like, banana hammock.
In non-public, thank you very much.
And that in front of children.
There are degrees of which in the gay community that exists, and
I just feel that going to the parade and parading around in front of kids like that is wrong.
Well, at the same time, this has to do with them being able to accept and be who they are themselves, and I mean, we kind of impose a self-morality, and gay people do not tend to have as big of morality issues as other people in other parts of other demographics of communities. So we've got some differences of opinions on some things there, but we can leave it at that.
But as like it's slightly not. It has nothing to do with being at a parade, but I smoke marijuana, right? And I even smoke it when I'm walking down the street.
With
As soon as I see,
respect, folks, we might be venturing a little out of family-friendly territory ourselves right about now.
okay, but as soon as I see kids walking down the street, that thing is gone. The kids will not see it. You know what I mean? I put it up in my pocket or in my sleeve somewhere, just so that I don't expose the kids to that. This is, self-imposed morality. That I do it is one thing, but yeah. I don't know, it's just something I've always done when it comes to anything that you have to be 18 or over for.
Well, I'm going to turn the conversation back to killing things because, which is killing things,
So,
yes.
Those Borg, man. Yeah. Like, we need to stop the Borg.
We do need to stop the Borg, though. They aren't as scary as they
plain
used to be.
nice.
Let's make the Borg scary again.
Right?
Yeah. Make the Borg great again.
Or the
scary again,
Dominion. The Dominion used to be scary too.
Yeah, we need a scary opponent.
We need to make the Borg scary again. I know how we do it.
How?
We give them all red MAGA hat. Okay.
No. That's not going to make them scary.
I don't know. That's going to scare a lot of people.
No, yeah, it's gonna scare a few, but you need to actually get them a donkey hat.
Sav says make Borg great again. Yep, exactly.
Yep. Yep.
We can sell those
Although,
caps.
Maybe we should do green caps that light up in the dark in like Borg green.
I like it.
Yeah. Yeah. Have like the little
Did I turn that up?
like
Yes.
the thing from the on the screen, the green lightning effect
Yeah.
that they have on the alcoves on the front of the cap on battery power, and just have that on.
Yeah, you could do it. You could do some kind of fiber running down through the material of the hat. Have it be battery generated at the top of the hat. Yeah, you could do it. It'd be very fun.
Well, I have a question for you, Mom.
Yes.
What do Knight Rider and Battlestar Galactica have in common?
Hold on. Didn't you do this like 2-3 weeks ago? And I don't remember what it was, but somebody figured it out.
Well, that was A-Team's Easter egg in the intro, where at a certain season they have the Cylon walking by, and you have just that moment where Face is like, "Wait, huh?"
Drunken
Looking at the
Heretic says it's
Cylon.
the Cylon light.
Yes, correct.
Well, they were both created by Glenn Larson.
There is that
Yeah,
too.
who put the Cylon light in Kit?
Did I catch up on
Which was-
SNW yet? No, I have not, Sav. I was a very bad person. I spent my entire weekend beating up people and petting dogs.
Oh, really? You haven't? Mom, you need to watch that. Like tonight.
No, tomorrow. My intention had been to spend the evenings doing that, but instead I was visiting with my friends and listening to really loud music and petting their dogs and going out and then beating up people and rinse and repeat and lifting weights.
You do know that there's a statute of limitation on spoilers, right?
I promise I will watch.
Yeah.
I will catch up. I will.
Okay.
If
and
it
Mom,
rains tomorrow, which they keep saying, oh, it's going to rain tomorrow, but they said that this afternoon too.
Mom,
Yes.
you might not want to wait till tomorrow. The episode was really good.
Well, why can't I wait till tomorrow?
Because I felt that the episode was really good.
Yeah, but okay, so it's 7 at night here. By the time we get done, it'll be 8. Then the DOGs will need a WALK, and then I'm going to fall asleep because I've spent my entire day racing around and chopping down the trees that came down. Me and the reciprocating saw were having some fun. But it's supposed to rain all day tomorrow. I'm looking at the weather report, which means I can just camp my little butt in front of the TV.
I'm just saying it's well worth the waking up a little later tomorrow.
No. I have a show in the morning. Cetalia, all good things refers to... I got a message from Pi today that Ed's Discord account disappeared over the weekend. Which means it's been about 2 years since Ed passed, so all good things.
Oh, well.
And hopefully I still have all my notes from all the Ed things and all of my pictures of him. If not, I know where his sister lives, and I will send her a message going, I need a picture of Ed!
Well, if Mom's gonna ascend to Q-Hood, she can get the Klingon mate that Worf refused to come over to my place. That would be great.
Are you talking about when the two women were just kind of all over? No, it was just the one woman, right? There were the two women,
Yeah,
and he
it's-
didn't like them, and then he got a Klingon? Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Nope, that's okay.
Yeah,
Nope,
you can send that Klingon woman over to me. I don't mind. I don't use my pelvis that much anyway.
So you're wanting death by snoo snoo?
Yes.
No. Just just a hospital visit because it's broken. It's fine.
No, you're wanting death by snoo snoo.
Eventually, yeah.
I've started my annual rewatch of Star Trek Deep Space Nine over the weekend.
I do need to do a DS9 rewatch. But I haven't quite caught up with SNW. And DS9 and all the rewatch, I think, is going to wait for the winter when I have a quilt that I need to work on and I can just camp out and stay warm downstairs, quilt on my lap as I quilt on it. All those things have to wait. I am not going to sit there and quilt in this weather. That's for dang sure. I did the baby quilt. That was bad enough. Mom's a Q. She can just snap her fingers and make GK disappear forever. So Talia, we did it last week. Just be happy. Voluntarily. Gravity kills.
Yeah. Could also snap your fingers and fix all the problems that the game's having. Every single bug in one go.
There's a limit to what Q can do. Come on. Change gravitational constants, move planets, move stars, move starships, but fix the game? I don't know.
Fix gravity kills? Is gravity kills is broken?
No. Sav's referring to Satalia referring to GK and not knowing what GK meant.
No. Well, the last 2 times I tried gravity kills, had to abandon it before the end.
Why? Because it won't do the third station?
Because it will not. No.
Yeah. It won't give you the anchors for the third station, right?
Yeah, because the second station, doesn't get counted as,
yes.
dealt with.
Did you send in a bug report?
I had Taryn do that.
Okay, as long as the more people who report it, even if it's all 5 people on the team, it's 5 reports they have to go deal with. Frank Heretic says, I am very grateful for all of the Breen unlocks, which I misread as unilocks. I'm thinking that's a thought. Unilock is the name of a company that makes paving stones for backyards and patios and stuff.
I'm actually disappointed that they gave us emotes and then took them away a day later.
What?
Dance Shiver and Portal Pole.
Yeah, they're gone?
You can't use them anymore.
Oh no, Portal Pole was great. I loved Portal Pole.
Yeah, well, they disabled them again. We
Why?
can still see them, but we can't use
see
them. Can't get them.
Portal Pole was wonderful. I was so happy they gave them to us.
I think they accidentally unlocked them for everyone.
Darn them!
And that wasn't intended.
Yes, Q can definitely snap away half of all life in the universe, but fixing the game is a whole different thing. Anybody want to do anything?
Wait, does that make Q Thanos?
Oh no, Q's stronger than Thanos.
I don't know.
But Q
doesn't need love.
Yeah, and he just doesn't
Who
care. He could have
knows?
fixed it, but he doesn't care.
He might have
can
the
just
glove, and he's just changing reality so it looks like he's not wearing a glove.
Muak says those emotes were never announced, so being accidentally unlocked makes sense. Yeah, but they were amazing. Make them officially unlocked. Maybe they're part of the next event, but they were fun.
Yeah, well then he would have snapped himself off.
Excellent point.
I hope that by the winter event we can at least get them.
Yeah, I do want them back.
I
want my toys back.
Winter. Well, winter event, winter event store item. I hope. If we have to wait long.
Dance Shiver and Portal Pull, Satalia. They just magically appeared like the last couple of days of Risa. Portal Pull
And
in
they're
particular
gone.
was great. Because Portal Pull used to happen to me unintentionally when I'd die, and my tune never got back up but was resurrected and would just go sideways down the floor. They're in your list, but they don't work apparently. Anybody want to do anything?
Did nothing really.
Anybody?
Really, you could really use winning the lottery.
Yep. I did my share on that one. I went out and got a ticket. The dogs were not happy with me. Wolfpuck says gravity kills. Been there, Wolfpuck. Sav says, wish me luck winning the lotto tomorrow. Well, it's the lottery here tonight, so I'll win it for us down here in the States tonight, Sav, and you win it up there for you in Canada tomorrow. We'll be fine. Besides, Wolfpuck, you're not in the team. If you're going to want us to do gravity kills, you got to join us.
You gotta suffer through it.
Yeah.
There's no freebies.
No pain, no
freebie
gain.
Entertainment. Yeah, we're not gonna do entertainment for you for free, for nothing. No risk, no gain.
Well, you know where we are. You can jump in.
I'll do it.
You'll do it?
Like 20 keys.
No. Oh, no.
10 keys? They're on sale.
I have plenty of keys. If I win, I'm buying up more of the land around my cottage and making my own kingdom. Wolfbuck says I'm not a PC player.
I'll make it affordable. 10 keys.
Easy peasy, you're not making us do it then. Sorry.
Yes, Natalia, of course you have to contribute 1,000 keys.
Okay.
Unless you're going to jump in and join us, Natalia. Are you going to jump in and play?
How about a duty officer pack?
No, Oh, you can stick around. Wolfpuck, you're always welcome here. Please don't leave. Oh, Drunken Heretic wants to join us. Everybody's always welcome here, even if you can't jump into the party.
I'll do it for 8 Delta Alliance duty officer pack.
Give Saab 1,000 keys. Saab needs EC. Yeah, right.
Earning EC doesn't take 1,000 keys. In fact, if you have but a few keys, open Safe Galaxy lockbox.
Yes, that worked out really well for me the other day, so.
Yeah, well, if you get watchers, those are worth a decent amount of money.
Yes, they are. Let's see.
It's probably the best lockbox to
So we've got
make
R&D.
EC from.
R&D packs are on sale, same as the other day, $560. Well, actually, that's a little bit better, I think, than they were. They were $640 the other day, so great time to stock up on them.
Again?
They are on sale for 30% off, so they're now $560, so you can stock up for the next thing. Keys aren't on sale, are they? Yeah, just the promo packs are on sale.
What is it, Fluffer?
Oh.
What do you want? Why are you so panty?
Mud sales, I don't think there's anything on Mud sale at the moment. No, everything's overpriced on Muds right now. It's the antithesis of a sale.
I'll accept all gifts of Delta Alliance duty officer packs right now from the store. Yeah.
I accept most things that are free. Alright, Drunken Heretic, since you joined us last, would you like to do anything in particular?
Do you want me to put some triples in a fleet blank mob for you?
Sure.
Okay.
Speaking of one of these days, let me take a look here. Oh, I turned off my computer before I went away. My computer is going, but all my files, Mom, they're closed. I must go looking for them. Nope, that's the one I want. Where are we at? We're on the Oh, I'm looking at September, no wonder. Wednesday is 15 ships in Gankra. The weekend is Defeat the Crystalline Entity. I'm looking here. We don't have tribbles for till the middle of September. So I will put tribble carcasses into the various banks before that, but that's a couple of weeks away. When did they say they're going to start the Voth event? Does anybody remember? Voth is the 20th.
Sometime in October.
It says August 26th or September 2nd. Well, if it's the 26th, it'll be nice because there's a Storming the Spire that weekend. If that's one that they put in there. There's not a lot coming up on that one. We need some new stuff. No, Natalia, do not redeem my pockets until I get a chance to clean things up here. We're not going to look at this. Do not pay any attention to all the stuff in Mom's pockets at the moment. Dark liquid I'll take. If you can live with it being a light dark liquid today. Then I'll go down and get something light. People I was staying with or working with this weekend don't partake of the alcoholic type of beverages. So getting on the airplane and getting a glass of wine was very pleasant. They do partake of legal other substances. No beach coffee. I did have nude beach coffee, though, Satalia. And I have some downstairs. I had nude beach for breakfast. Because it was on sale. But they partake of edible substances because they do weightlifting, and the ability to relax after you've been crunchy is impressive. Were you drinking nude on the beach while drinking it? Don't I wish. That would have been lovely.
They could also drink it as
it's a Frost. Hi, Frost.
It is a Frost. How are you guys doing?
I'm good. Edible substances, yes, Satalia, like THC gummies. Whatever one. CBD gummies or THC? Which are the ones that are legal?
Technically both, depending on where you are.
Okay. This is a state that allows the one that you can do in all 50 states, but doesn't let you do even medical marijuana. Or it lets you do medical?
That's the thing that's really confusing, because there's starting to be different strains that aren't covered.
Yeah, I know.
Technically, Delta 8 and some Delta 9s can actually be sold in Indiana as well.
Delta 7 can be, and some Delta 9s.
And Delta 8s.
I haven't seen Delta 10s. Haven't seen Delta 8s in any of the places I go. Most of them are just CBD.
Yeah, it's different than CBD, because CBD is specifically there's a particular cannabinoid, but it's not the tetrahydrochloride or whatever the THC is. It has to do with a regulation, and to get around certain things by increasing the volume to get it to be a level at which you can actually become inebriated.
So this gets into medical marijuana per se is illegal in many states, and it's a federal illegal thing. So if they really want to be difficult, they could go after you on a federal basis, but nobody wants to. THC and CBD kind of now start dancing out. CBD is fine. I don't think there's any state where CBD is a no-no. The various THC and Delta things, that's where it gets really challenging.
So as of the 2018 Farm Bill,
yes,
Delta 8, Delta 9, all those, as long as it's under 0.3%,
okay,
is legal across the board.
Okay.
The problem is some jurisdictions have made city and county restrictions on it.
Yep.
But they tend not to enforce it, but they're trying to close that loophole. I think the next Farm Bill is either this year or next year.
Well, as long as we have the discrepancy between state, federal, and within the state, whatever you want to call that, local, it's just going to be a mess.
Well, the United States is, with the White House, planning on rescheduling marijuana altogether.
That should be interesting.
With the White House decisions lately being so impeccable.
Yeah, no, we're not going to go there. We are not going to go there.
I was trying to limit how I said it to
Yeah.
like limit that
Yeah.
conversation specifically. So
We're not doing that conversation right now.
yeah, agreed.
Yeah. All right, so what are we doing, Drunken Heretic?
To give the potential squeakiness, Hagrid loves his squeaky balls.
Oh, one of our friends just got a T6 promotional ship. Congratulations.
Someone's been opening.
Not somebody who's in our chat at the moment, but somebody I know. Yay, congratulations. Hive Onslaught Elite.
Oh, I think I've got a ship for that.
I got a ship for it, but it's not this ship. Not this tune. Would you settle for Hive Onslaught Advanced?
Me, always, yeah.
Okay.
Done it earlier today because I needed a lot of dreadnoughts in my endeavor. And you know, this is a guaranteed place with a lot of them.
Weeboo? Weeboo?
Woo-woo.
Okay.
So legal as in personal use is fine, but if they can hit you with intent to distribute,
Yeah.
you're in trouble.
That's
Yeah.
How are you supposed to obtain it if it's forbidden to distribute it, though?
you make it yourself?
Grow it yourself. Yeah.
Yep.
But how is one supposed to obtain, like, the seeds for it?
Oh, that's easy.
Oh, seeds are legal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Like,
So the places that
seed
sell
isn't
it,
a plant and
Right.
and hasn't got the THC, thusly
right, it does just not very much.
well.
So
it-
getting
it's-
seed isn't difficult. Now the seed that they use to make the plants for the medicinal levels, where it's somewhat more carefully measured out in terms of they grow the plants for their specific payload, if you will, and the ability to deliver it. That stuff, because they are trying to do it and protect it so only they have it, they usually denature any of the remaining materials after they've done a crop. So that means it gets shredded and cooked, which just basically kills the DNA. So that seed is not reusable because they don't want it to be reused. But yeah, back in the day, that was a thing. You'd sit there, you'd get your lid, and you'd sit there and sift out the stems, the seeds, and the good stuff. And you'd wind up with seed.
So you literally just have to be a pharmacist at this point.
Oh, no, not even that. You just have to know somebody who's got access to stuff. And that means, for most people, just ask your friends, because your friends can get hold of it. Even though it's illegal here in Indiana, you can't go to the grocery store without smelling it, because somebody's out on the street smoking.
Yeah.
It's a dead law.
Pardon?
So we're talking about dead law.
I guess. I don't know what that is.
Well, Marion County, which is the city county of Indianapolis, won't even prosecute.
Nope. They won't arrest them.
Unless it is dealer level, they won't even prosecute individual cases.
Yeah, I mean, people will
So-
be smoking in front of the grocery store, and the cops will be there, and they're like, nope, we're just not going to.
It is just a source of dead legislation.
Yeah.
It's dysfunctional. And what's the point of having legislation that's just dysfunctional?
Because they need to change it.
Costs. Yeah, it's basically the legal system in the U.S. has not kept up with technology or the will of the people very well.
Has it kept up with the centuries? Because it sounds like it's made up in the 19th century.
Getting a law off the books is a lot harder than just writing a new law that supersedes it. Hence, there are states where it is illegal to be nailed to a crucifix.
Yep. What? How are you gonna? If someone does that to you, how are you like pursue?
I mean, if you wanted to go ahead and arrest them in the states where that's illegal, you could. Nobody's going to, but you could.
In California, there's a state law; it's illegal to molest butterflies.
Which one? Like what?
Yep.
Yep.
How are you gonna even molest a butterfly? How the butterfly's gonna complain?
Doesn't matter. Can't
a
do it.
lot of butterflies are actually protected species.
That's not where they're going with that one.
Nope. In Indiana, it is considered statutory rape if you have an under the age of 18 female in your passenger seat with her shoes and socks off.
No. Really?
Yup.
Wow.
It's never been enforced that I'm
Okay.
aware of, but it is a law.
What was the purpose of creating a law that is
It's
so
probably
dumb?
been enforced, but like that law
Oh.
seems to stem from a time where, yeah, people probably wore, shirts down to their ankles.
All right. In Arizona, it's illegal for a donkey to sleep in a bathtub after 7 p.m. In
As long as
Connecticut,
before 7 p.m. though, it's fine.
Oh, if I
Yes.
had a donkey in Arizona and a bathtub, ooh,
Yes.
I'll be
in
breaking the
Connecticut,
law.
pickles are not considered to be legally edible unless they bounce.
What about if the donkey is awake in the bathtub? That's fine.
No, it says it's illegal for a donkey to sleep in a bathtub after 7 p.m.
But if it's awake, it's fine.
Apparently, yes. It's very specific.
Wow.
That sounds like a rule made for public bathhouses.
So how are they verifying that the donkey is asleep or not?
I have no idea. I don't think
And
anybody...
not just
How-
resting its
how-
eyes.
How are they finding out?
Do they have
that
to,
the
like,
donkey
ask? I
is
mean, how do you
in
verify
the
it?
bathtub? No,
I
how
don't
are they
know.
finding out the donkey's in the bathtub?
That's not a very sloppy writing.
Made specifically when public bathhouses were still a thing. And people had donkeys.
Bathhouses didn't contain bathtubs, did they?
Oh, no.
Oh, yeah.
What? In the U.S.?
Some bathhouses.
Oh, bathhouses, yes.
That's
Big,
US.
big
We're
difference
talking
there.
about U.S. legislation.
Yeah. Yeah, but not at that time when donkeys in the bathtub. It would probably be rare to have a bathtub in your house. Let's see. Ho Hell says, I forgot where, but it was still illegal to eat ice cream on a Sunday, law since Prohibition. Actually, you're not too far off with that. I don't know that it's still a law in a lot of places, but the idea of eating ice cream on the Sabbath was a no-no because it was, nice and fun and delicious. And no! And so Sundays, the things that you eat, the ice cream with the topping on it, is not generally spelled S-U-N-D-A-Y. It's spelled S-U-N-D-A-E because they wanted to dance around that law. Well, it's not Sunday, but I had that whole story in my head at one point, and I don't remember where it is. Let's see. In Halifax, taxi drivers are required to wear socks and cannot wear T-shirts. Let's see. Garlic and Sundays. In Ottawa, you can't eat ice cream on Bank Street on Sundays, and in some interpretations, it's also illegal to take public transit on Sundays after eating garlic. Well, yeah, I can totally believe with that one. Liquor transporting alcohol across provincial borders is restricted unless you have a specific license. That's actually similar here. You can carry alcohol with you as an individual in certain quantities across state lines. You cannot ship it across state lines unless you have a liquor license. And frequently that the recipient also has a license. So there was this wine that some actor or actress was promoting that was their house wine. And within a week of it coming out, somebody in Denmark or Poland or some places raving about how good the wine is. By the way, the wine was not good. And somebody else was going, I don't think so, unless somebody physically carried it over there. And who's going to take a $30 bottle of wine overseas? Nobody. Let's see, in Washington State, harassing Bigfoot is illegal.
Harassing a what?
Harassing Bigfoot. is illegal.
So it's real then.
Let's see. In Utah, it's illegal to buy or sell alcohol during a declared emergency. If the zombies come, you'll have to face them sober. Selling eyeballs is banned in Texas. Let's see. New York, throwing balls at heads for fun is prohibited. In New Mexico, anthems, it doesn't state just the national anthem, but all anthems must be sung in full. No partial renditions.
So how do they deal with the national anthem actually having 17 verses?
Oh, that's a great question.
I want to see how they want to get around that one.
This means performers are expected to deliver every verse and refrain from beginning to end. Forgetting lyrics isn't a valid excuse. So, and starting and failing to finish could constitute a legal violation. In New Jersey, men cannot knit during fishing season.
But isn't that 24/7, 365?
Apparently
Just New
not.
Jersey, that's
It's
all
just
there is
during
to do with
fishing
that state.
season.
No.
So,
Nebraska, driving off non-existent mountain edges is illegal.
But it's fine when you drive off an existing.
Apparently. It says, however, Nebraska is famously flat with no actual mountains.
There's mountains in some parts of Nebraska. Like when you go towards Colorado.
Challenge accepted.
Let's see. Montana, sheep must have a chaperone in truck cabs.
Really?
Yep.
I have to keep out the Scotsman, isn't it?
Oh, here's one that is not only in this particular state, but is in many states. Michigan, cars can't be bought or sold on Sundays. This is true. Same in Indiana and Illinois.
Mm-hmm.
I bought the car I have on a Sunday.
Pardon?
I bought the car I have on a Sunday.
You bought the car you have on a Sunday? Did you buy it in Michigan, Illinois, or Indiana?
Almost. I bought it in Pennsylvania.
Yeah,
Almost.
I don't know if it's legal in Pennsylvania. So the argument.
That's some of the reason. Sorry.
Yeah, go ahead.
I was gonna say that's one of the reasons if I'm wanting to shop for a car, I usually go on Sunday because I know no one's there to bother me.
Yeah,
if
so
I just
true.
want to see what they have.
Yep, absolutely.
Well, that's why I bought it on Sunday. There wasn't anybody there.
so if someone's wanting to can a scatter volley build, face build, what current sea source ships would be good?
Say that again.
For a cannon scatter volley.
Yeah.
I just finished the event.
Okay.
Yesterday,
Yeah.
and I'm trying to pick 2 ships out from the sea sword to work on my scatter volley build.
Got it. Well, I put my CSV build on the Akron, which doesn't help because that's not out of the C-store. But it's a good ship for it. Let's see. If you bring booze across state lines, you will be busted for bootlegging. Yes. However, when I go to visit Board King, I'm still taking him a bottle of wine.
Oh.
Because he can't buy that one there. So the argument with buying in cars on a Sunday is it was supposed to be because of religious observance, but the reality is that the car dealers wanted to be able to give all of their people a day off so they could, quote, spend time with their family. So when I was working in a business that was open on Sundays and occasionally somebody would come in from a car dealer, my boss was very firm. No, you guys come back Monday through Friday. You're supposed to be spending your time with your family and friends right now, not shopping.
What if I don't have any friends? I mean.
Well, that's your problem.
Yeah, that's right.
Wow.
Apparently
Thanks,
you can't
John.
have cherry pie a la mode on
discriminant.
Sundays in Topeka. It's the ice cream thing. There it is. Kansas.
Kansas got all sorts of problems.
Yeah. Let's see. Indiana, cold beer can't be sold in grocery stores. That's interesting. I swear I've seen cold
Yeah,
beer in
that's
grocery
true.
stores.
Nope. Liquor
Really?
stores. It has to be a liquor store.
Wow. Grocery stores and gas stations are prohibited from selling refrigerated or chilled beer.
Yep.
Wow.
the Guardian cruiser, perhaps, for the particle conversion matrix?
Say that again?
Grosmo. For Grosmo, the particle conversion matrix from the Guardian or Guardian Mirror Cruiser.
By the way, just so you know, cannibalism is illegal in Idaho, except for survival.
So if you're starving and your fridge is empty and it's about your survival, you're able to eat your neighbor.
And unmarried women cannot parachute on Sundays in Florida. There you go for us. There's one for you.
Oh my god.
I live here. I don't represent Florida. I just live here.
I'm not saying you represent it. I just said there's one for you.
Okay.
You gotta abide it, even if you disagree with it.
Oops. Probably works if I do that.
I can tell you right now, in Georgia, the police there try and pull you over at yellow lights if you go through a yellow light.
Really?
Don't
Yeah.
find any excuse.
You're not allowed to go through yellow light. That actually means slow down for the red light. So
Yeah,
you
we
have
know
to
what it
stop.
means. That actually what it means is slow, speed up. But I
Well,
shall bear that in
The
mind
thing
in
is,
Georgia.
do you want me to slow down in the middle of the intersection as it's actually turning yellow, or
Yeah.
do you want me to go faster so
No,
I
if
clear the
you're-
intersection before the light is red and they can go?
It depends on if your vehicle can brake before it reaches the light or not. If you're already too close to the light, then you go
Can you
on.
safely
But if-
execute a stop in time without putting yourself or anybody else in peril? Is the general
Exactly.
rule.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just because you can make the stop, you got to make sure the guy behind you can make the stop.
Uh-huh.
The WNBA prohibits throwing things on the court, especially dildos. Thank you, Soph.
Well, that's a thing that's actually been happening.
Really? Oh my God.
Yes, it's actually
Yes.
happened a lot. And it happened here in Indianapolis, I think, too.
Why would
Yeah,
people
I
spend that
think
much
one of
money
them
on
got
something
hit.
and just going to throw on a court?
Yeah, exactly. That was my thought.
I remember a sports match. It actually came by on YouTube feed. Somebody got hit in the head with a dildo,
Jeez.
and during the match, and it was like, yeah, okay, done.
Depending how big it is, that could be pretty big to hit in the head. That could,
Yeah.
like, oof.
I'm not going to go there, but yeah. Shall we do another something?
Another something.
Yes.
Okay.
We have room for somebody.
No, I'm on. If somebody wants to do something,
Do you want to join?
if you need somebody,
No, it's not a need. It's a would you like to?
sure, I'm here.
Okay.
I'm on as Rawl.
Yes, I've sent you an invitation.
Don't have it.
Hang on, let's try that
Don't
again.
have it.
I'll try it.
Okay.
Okay. Let's see. Who watches women's sports? I have no idea, Saf. I don't watch sports. I don't have a life. Do we have a preference on what we're going to do?
I'm going to sit here and play whatever happens next.
Okay. Anybody have a preference, or shall I just pick something at random? Why are... Oh, well, that was interesting. Sort of spam calls.
Do
You have the time to listen. Sorry.
Azure Nebula Rescue.
But you're not in the party, you know.
Oh, okay.
Shall I wait till you're in the party
What?
and then we'll do it?
I was just throwing one out there. I'm still actually working now. I already
okay.
took my
You
last
just-
break to do the
So
one.
you just wanted us to suffer.
Yep.
We get it.
It's too late. We're suffering. Suffering engaged.
I don't think
Suffering,
it's not a
but
hard
all
one.
disabled.
I don't
No,
think
it's
that's
just
a hard
annoying
one.
because it takes too long. Because you gotta wait.
Oh. Okay.
It's just boring.
I was just trying to choose one that's a little different that wasn't necessarily.
We can do Guillotine next, Drunken Heretic. I like Guillotine. Saf says, I don't watch sports either. If I wanted to watch sweaty men struggle to score, I'd go to Comic-Con. Yeah, pretty much.
Wow.
I like it.
Um,
So I'm teaching a self-defense class, and it was primarily for women, but we had some men in the class too. And the question came up of, well, you know, if I'm fighting another girl over a man, I'm like, oh, you deserve better than a man who would go out with another woman at the same time. So does she. Both of you drop her. You guys go out and have a good time by yourselves and let him figure it out. And the woman's like, but well, that's actually a good idea. Like, yeah. And one of the guys was like, but you know, if another guy's going out with my girl, no. No. It doesn't work that way.
You have to rationalize it. You're just as bad as the other person.
Yeah. Just. The only time I want to see sweaty men is when my guys are chopping wood shirtless. Well, you would have gotten to see sweaty mom today because I was chopping down parts of the trees that fell out. And that was really, really hot out there. And really, really, let's see, messy. How come we don't have any 4s? I think it's unfair. We should have a 4. Right?
Well, it's because you were just too eager for this, Mom.
I mean, we have 1s, 2s, 3s, and 5s,
Hey!
but no
Go
4s. What?
find your own. This is mine.
Have your name on it.
Well, my name's on it. Go away.
Chosen says, I've created my own Disney Pixar cars OC design on Forza Motorsport. So one of us has got something to do with his life, besides play Star Trek Online. Good for you.
so
Next week is the first dress rehearsal for my Hollow Scream thing.
Ah, very nice.
I'm on DS9, and I'm guessing it's Instance 1.
Okay.
You're
Oh,
guessing
it's
it doesn't
Instance
display
2.
it?
No, it's Instance 2. Well,
Mom!
I'm guessing 1 because I saw people roleplay,
Okay.
I'm feeling pretty
which
like
normally they do on DS9 1 at the bar.
Okay. What were they
But
role playing?
They're on DS. Well, somebody's role playing as Elisa Flores, and they named their character that.
Okay, that's probably not the character I'd be playing, but okay.
No, you'd be Tove and Kev, right?
I would not be Tove and Kev. No.
You sure?
Yeah, I'm sure.
What
What?
about Rena?
Yeah, I was going to say, it might be Rena.
I got it, Mom. You can go to the next one. I got it.
Fine.
I might
I'm gonna just sit here
roleplay as
like the rest
Egan.
of this.
Okay. By the way, Frost says, Frost, act your age, not your shoe size. But I should point out that Frost has very large feet, I think.
Well, yeah, I have size 12 feet.
Yeah.
I would probably roleplay as Egan, just to see how many people catch on that.
Act my
That's
age, not my
actual
shoe size. Well, do I have?
thing.
Is it in centimeters or inches? Because if
Shoe
it's
size
centimeters,
is-
I'm not that old.
Well, hold on. So maybe it's age versus your shoe
like
size in
European.
European shoes. Yeah, exactly. I was just going to go there with that one.
Because European, you probably wear like a 40 something.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
And that would be right up there with age. So that's not a great one. Graz is down there. I don't need to go protect that one.
I
Graz will
wish
kill
my
things.
age was the same as my shoe size. I'm
No.
here.
No.
I really wish my age was the same as my shoe size.
No.
What? 3?
No, my shoe size in Europe is 41. I have already passed that age, so I wish my age was the same as my shoe size.
Aside from the aches and pains, getting older is just fine. Thank you very much. The aches and pains parts, though, not so much.
I definitely appreciate being able to do more stuff that I want to do.
Yep. Oh, they're there. Sav says, I have tiny feet. I do not.
I wish my feet were smaller than they are.
My feet are perfectly sized for getting me around.
My feet
No.
are every bolts. I bump into things a lot. I mean, not when I'm like
time-
trying to get out of the way, but most of the time I bump into things.
Every time I hear women talk about their shoe size, I'm reminded of a Donald Duck comic
Yes.
where Daisy had Donald lying about her shoe size for a game show they were participating in. And
Doesn't she have like 400 size shoes?
Well, they gave her smaller shoes than her actual shoe size because she lied about that. But then they also came up with the lie that Donald's favorite book was War and Peace, and like they gave him the entire collection of War and Peace.
Okay, we've got an obscure question for which I don't even have a clue how to answer it. Chosen wants to know, what gen is the NASCAR stock cars in 2010? I got no answer for that one.
I don't know.
Zero answer.
Not being a race car
What's
person,
a
I have no
stock
idea.
car?
It's what a NASCAR is.
Oh. Why don't they just call it a NASCAR then?
Because a particular type of car.
If I remember right, and you can correct me if I'm wrong, NASCAR actually it kind of evolved from rum runners. People who were bootlegging and they were using
bootleggers and stuff.
Yeah.
Yes.
They had street cars and that they fixed up to be able to go faster than the cops.
Gen 5,
Okay.
Gen 6. They went from Gen 5 to Gen 6 in that period.
It would be a lot more interesting if someone was chasing him at NASCAR races.
That would be good. That definitely adds something
It could
to
actually
it.
hold my attention then.
Yeah.
Sorry, just talking about NASCAR kind of reminded me of Jeff Dunham's and Bubba J talking about it.
Yeah.
Pretty much it's like Bubba J just says it's so easy to follow even when you're drunk. Left
I don't know who
turn.
Bubba J is.
Yeah, it's left turn.
Left turn.
It's just left turns.
Yeah.
It's all left turns.
But yeah, that time specifically was the
I broke their
Gen
ship.
5 to
Good.
Gen 6 transition. Which Gen 6 wasn't official until 2013. Except that they already started transitioning in 2010. So
I broke their butt. I broke their ship.
yeah. I don't know, Groswell.
I rescued a dreadnought all on my
Yay!
own.
Sorry, I think I've run out of medals.
Out of medals?
Yeah.
What kind of medals?
Well, he said he rescued a dreadnought on his own.
Ah.
So he won a medal or something.
Okay.
I don't know. Sounds like a personal achievement, although
It
it's not
is.
that hard these days. I remember the tarantula used to be such a menace in this
Yeah.
one, but they've nerfed it so badly that it just barely is it. I mean, not even in this one. Anywhere even on advanced, like tarantula is like, whatever. Just look at it and it's like, oh look, I'm gonna smirk.
wasn't nerfed.
I mean, it's not a challenge anymore. Maybe we just got more power. I don't know.
Yes.
We did.
Maybe-
Yeah.
It's our power creep. It's not actually the tarantula that was nerfed.
Yeah, perhaps it's that. It's just at this point, it's just barely any challenge at all.
Sov says I want red alerts back to being always accessible. Yep.
Yeah, I miss that too. I really liked it
there's-
that you can roam around the sector space and sometimes there's a red alert and you can just jump in.
the red alerts for the board need to just be a physical cube again that spawns in sectors and actually count towards the accolades that used to be connected to that. And always available. So
I
that
went
we
from
can
a
actually
Elephant Dreadnought to a
hunt
Teleswarp
around and complete that.
discipline.
What I think would be really cool if they did something like Dune Awakening, where each system kind of had different points you can go to, and they can give you different quests to do within the system itself.
Oh, they had that.
Yay! I finally got my
Patrols.
shield healing done. Yeah, but the
Yeah,
patrols
I'm
are
talking
kind of
more in depth than that.
Yeah, I just want the things back like before the walls fell. That when the board cube red alert spawned in a sector, there was actually a physical board cube there, and it counted towards contribution for an accolade you could get
16,
per sector block.
27, 37. We're almost to 40.
Well, we still have 2 minutes to go, so we'll get to 40. Sav also wants new R&D mats and 2 new maps. Yep. Yep.
Oh. I actually always thought that was annoying to have little clouds of materials in space map. And
That would be
having
fun.
to collect those after the mission. I would much rather see that we could go back into clusters and have
Yeah, I
like,
want to go. I want to do that
space
again.
maps where we can farm materials. Just a map we can go to farm materials, right? And then access like through the clusters, so you can do 3 of those maps per cluster.
Hey, there's a pie. Hi, pie. Pie's being the strong silence type.
I miss going into the cluster.
Pie's not in a good place at the moment. That's okay, Pie.
We're here for you, dude.
Yeah.
That used to be so good, be able to go into the cluster when you had 3 ranks of diplomacy, and then just buy out your 4th rank if you had enough energy credits.
Yeah. Hey, Pie, congratulations on the upcoming vacation. I hope you have absolutely nothing planned. 5 weeks. Nice. Ooh. Nice. I'd be jealous, but I'm on 8 months. Is it 8 months? 8 months and 2 days.
Mom's bragging again and making everybody feel bad.
No, not at all. I don't recommend this. I'm so much at loose ends that it's like, oh, what do I do? I don't know what to do.
I'm so bored.
I think the return of the memory alpha location to go to would be nice.
Actually, I have that as a new fleet holding. A section at Memory Alpha for your fleet.
Oh, that'd be a lot of resource sink that I'm not sure is worth it. Because we won't be crafting through that ever again. So
yeah, we need more crafting. If we're gonna have mats, we need crafting.
I would like it if it's just a space location again, and we could just go there again.
Well,
that's
I
what I
have
was getting at.
to pretend that I care about people's opinion tonight. You guys are cool, but I gotta make phone calls and stuff. But
go make phone
I will
calls and
talk to you
stuff and have a real life and see if we care.
Well, I would much rather not talk to these people, but
Okay.
I
Hey,
have to pretend that they actually matter.
give me a buzz someday when you're done with all your rehearsals and stuff.
Yeah, I mean that's not how I speak, but yeah, I'll
Okay.
definitely do that.
No hurry. Just for chat
I
one
will
of these
talk to you
days.
guys later. Of course, I will do that soon. I'll
Okay.
talk to you later.
Alrighty. Take
Bye-bye.
care. Hi there, little one. No, it's not that time yet, but it's getting to be that time.
Oh, it's the little one?
The little one is down to 9 pounds. She had a very chonky winter, and the vet put her on a diet, and she promptly gained another pound, and so the vet's like, maybe she needs fewer calories than that. So she's on a very restricted diet, and we save up a few calories every night for a piece of jerky. Chosen, I am totally impressed by your knowledge in that. Because that's definitely not something I know. Let's see, are we near a bank? I have too much stuff. I know this is concept, but I have too much
You
stuff.
never have enough stuff.
I have so much stuff I don't have room for all my stuff.
Maybe you should listen when people say clean up your inventory.
No! You can't clean out my inventory. Cleaning out your inventory is for people who have too much stuff. I don't have too much stuff. I just don't have enough space. There is a difference.
Right.
What? Are,
Can I strangle a potential employer?
yeah. As long as you don't get caught, sure. What's up?
Applied for a place.
Yeah?
They set up an interview,
Yeah?
and then they're like, finalize the interview, put in this information. I'm like, okay. Minute and a half later, due to unforeseen circumstances, we have to cancel your interview. It's like,
Did this just happen?
yep.
Maybe they have a person who can't make it. Might be worth giving them a call to hold it. Is it still working hours there? No, it's like what, 4:43 there?
It looks like it's run by AI, and as soon as they saw that I was over 40, they canceled because of ageism.
Oh. That's not good. Any things like gas stations, places like that around you hiring?
I've been applying to them, so.
Okay. No, Chosen, the stream didn't cut out. I was just saying I was impressed as all get out by the fact that you know so much about what you're doing with the cars and all that stuff, because it's just like completely over my head. Let's see where we're at. I think we have room for one more person, and Gideon wanted to do guillotine, so we're going to do a guillotine if somebody wants to join us. Or we'll pull in some poor soul who wasn't planning on doing this. We're not above that.
I mean, I could switch ships.
Oh, if you want to. Zimmer's out there. Maybe Zimmer wants to join us for a little guillotine. Just so you know, we did have an issue a little bit earlier where the stream kind of sneezed at us, so it's possible you did have an issue with the stream. My OC is named Izzy Redlane, if you were confused in my third to last comment. No, I think you'd mentioned that once before. I think you had mentioned that. Oh, hold on. What's going on here? That's what's going on. There we go. I'll make this a private queue. Go. That's actually a really good one, Sav. Sav says, "Is he famous?" I like that one. Well, we know who he is, so clearly he must be.
Congratulations.
Dang it. Now I really want the rest of that brownie. Urgh. I've chosen nothing wrong with being a fan of the things you're a fan of.
I'll explain to you after stream why that's a flawed statement.
Within reason. Just as an FYI, we will be on tomorrow night and Thursday night, because I have to run up to Chicago on Wednesday. And I have to go up there in the evening, which is just like, what was I thinking of? Why am I going to drive to Chicago?
You weren't.
Yeah, I wasn't. I think I was thinking it was late afternoon, which it is, and then not realizing I have to be up there for 4 hours getting me out and back here by like 2 in the morning, so. I have to do it 3 times next week, but they're all in the afternoon, so it's a little bit easier. And then twice the following weekend, twice the week after that. So I'm driving a lot to Chicago. And no, don't suggest I take a train because we don't have one. There's a bus, but it doesn't go back and forth in one day. I'd still have to rent a car. And driving a plane is just silly.
It's only a 3-hour drive.
Depends on where I'm going.
That's fair.
Yeah. So the one this week probably will be about 3 hours, yeah.
Okay.
And then especially coming home because it'll be so late at night. The one next weekend will be closer to a 4-hour one, and the weekend after that will be very close to a 5-hour drive. Well, those don't last very long.
No, they don't. Are we too strong for them?
Just gonna patiently wait for him to sneak out, and we'll shoot him some more. Just one more? 2 more?
So when I started, I was level 5 on my character.
Yes.
I am now level 19 on this character.
When did you start it? Today?
Grinding it? Yeah.
Sweet. Alright. I'm aiming for
a few patrols, because I could at level 5.
I'm going for 5.
Are we covering 4?
Talia claimed 5, but I beat her to it.
Sorry, I gotta be here.
And I mastered my shit. I made this character ages ago.
Ah.
But I stopped at level 5 because tutorial done. Right.
Yeah, I was looking at all the tunes Ed created that are still around, and maybe it's time to get those guys all leveled up.
I have a bunch of level 5 teams. Most of them have to do their little transpawn.
Using my hearing is being overwhelmed by dog.
Aww.
I have no idea what's out there, but it's clearly evil, large, and vicious. It's probably
a moth.
It's probably the Amazon delivery guy.
Squirrel.
Yeah, those are unhappy doggies. Excuse me. Hey, dogs! I like it to go, hey, dogs, and for a moment there's silence, and they're like, no, we're gonna bark. Bark, 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 bark.
So much about being of authority for them.
Well, if the UPS man or the Amazon guy comes by the front of the house, it's just like, oh, he's ours. Yeah.
Nor. The guy's done for.
Oh, no, I mean, if the guy ever came in, they'd both be like, woof, 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 woof. What, is that a treat? A treat in your pocket? Pi says, Sav, did you see my message that my printer is working? My printer's working too, but he wants to retire.
What are printers?
I have a friend who's a printer, so he wants to retire, though.
Printers are a spawn of evil. They smell fear. Oh wow. Oh wow.
Wow.
Those cubes did not last long.
Nope, 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 nope. Exismer and Graz and the rest of us were, well, like Drunken Heretic is not doing his share. I didn't have to be there for anything. It's just like, oh, here I am, pew, 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 and you guys are just killing everything. Where should I post the photo of my cars? You can do them on Data's gallery just as much as anything else. That's kind of open for anything you want to post pictures of. It's totally awesome for that. However, I'm going to break up the party here because I'm going to go on my merry little way to go deal with, one thing, the rest of my endeavors at some point, but I'm also going to go down and take care of the doggers because it's time for their SNAC. Oh, they're not here. I can say the word snack. I'm safe. I can talk with real words. So let's go see if there's... Oh, they heard that and came running up the stairs. That is not what I wanted. Let's see who's out there today. If anybody. Come on. Give me that. There we go. We got Stargate Wars. We've got me. We've got Riken Freak. We've got Tiff Samama, Sonny Winslow, and Dell Obsidian Order. Let's go hit Stargate Wars because he's always good to us.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yes.
So I will do my farewells. Are you ready here, Musin, before I do the raid?
Oh, am I ready for that?
I don't know.
Sure.
Okay. On behalf of everybody here at the Darkmom Consortium, have a wonderful evening. We'll see you tomorrow morning on the Moopsie. Welcome to the Moopsieverse. Do it! Do it!
Who are you?
We are the knights who say...
Moopsie.
And I will make it a threesome.
Do you even hear yourself?
Computer deactivate iguana. How dare you!
Raid engaged. Everyone who's still here, thank you so much.